Good day. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Atari 8-bit gameplay. I stumbled across this game, and I'm going to sort of say game in air quotes. It is a game, but there's a story behind it that I thought was quite interesting once I started looking into it here. Let me show you a little bit about what it is. So it's a very basic game. The points seem to come from you get a point every time the ball hits the bottom or the top boundary of the screen, and you see how many points you can get. Basically, you holding down the button allows you to slow down the movement of the ball. The game just starts when you load it, and when you die, it just restarts. It's got a little bit of music and these kind of sneaky things to avoid, and that's pretty much it. It's got a nice effect when you crash into one of the snakes there. Can I pause this? I'm not even sure if you can pause this without. That's an excellent question. You'd think I would know that by now. Anyway, I'm just going to go back to the emulator screen there, and actually maybe I'll just let it run in the background while I talk about it. How's the volume there? Maybe I'll crank the volume down a little bit while I chat. So this was developed during the 2019 Fujiama party, and it was in a WUDSN Assembler Workshop. I don't know if that's how you pronounce that. WUDSN is an IDE for developing Atari 8-bit and other software for other platforms, which I've looked at a little bit in the past, but never really done too much with. I aspire to tackling assembler programming for the Ataris one day. Who knows if I'll get to that before I'm incapable of doing things like that. So I'm going to read to you the entry by 1NG, posted August 31st, 2019 on the Atari Age forums. Jack, 8-Bit Junkie, and me did a workshop for developing an assembler at Fuji 2019. 2 hours of presentation in the morning and free practice time in the evening. Monday, installation on all computers and first introduction. Tuesday, presentation of a simple game base with initialization, player missile graphics, VBI, DLI, and basic main loop separated to different files. Wednesday, Altera debugging in several ways, looking into the Atari Deluxe. Simple game base further enhanced to a simple game, Tutoris, which is this game. That's the name of it. Including of RMT music. Thursday, macros, procedures, and segments. The game with much shorter code and without .org. Some technical info there. And Friday, WUDSN die with several functions and features. And then as a special, ALX did a conversion of the game Tutoris for the Commodore 64. And you can download the archive file and game from Atari Age. Now, I'm just going to come back to it. It's a very clever idea, and I'm just going to come back to it and maybe play for a little bit here. It's not much of a game, but the name obviously comes from a tutorial program for developing software on the 8-bit computers. And yeah. So the worms only seem to happen in, I'm going to say, the bottom half of the screen. Oh, I shouldn't have let the ball go free. So, I mean, you can think of ways that this game could be enhanced, allowing maybe side-to-side movement. Again, it's not actually much of a game, but I thought it was a neat thing. I basically just stumbled on it while I was browsing my games collection for something to record a video on, and in the T's, I came upon this folder called Tutoris, and I thought, oh, let me just load that up. And this is what I saw. And then I thought, huh, that's interesting. I wonder what the story here is. There's nothing on Atari Mania about this, but if you Google it, you don't come up with anything. Google just says, did you mean tutorial? And the answer is no, I did not mean tutorial. I meant Tutoris. But anyway, nothing comes up in that category. Ooh, I'm on a roll here now. Getting the hang of it now, let me tell you what. So then I thought, well, let me just go over to Atari Age. There's, ooh, the more and more snakes. If there's anything on the old intertubes about it, it's probably on Atari Age. And sure enough, I just searched for Tutoris under the Atari 8-bit section of the forums and popped up with several things, including the post about how it was developed and what the circumstances were. So that's pretty cool. I'm actually not looking at the game anymore, so I'm not actually... Ooh, that was lucky. Now I flip back to it. I think when I was trying, my record there was 30. So I could maybe play a little bit more here, 1 or 2 more games, and see if I can beat 30. And then that's probably going to do it for my look at the game. But that sounds like exactly the sort of tutorial session that I'd be interested in trying someday. And the tutorial, it being a tutorial, would be kind of neat. It would give you some motivation to, well, more than motivation, it would give you the time and context to work on it and start learning some stuff. Oh, hey, look at me talking away. I'm at 30, 40. Oh, look, and the worms are getting higher and higher up the screen now. Or snakes, or whatever they are. I wonder what the world record for Tutoris is. Can I get to 50? Let's see. Oh no! I got to 50. I got to 50. Maybe I should announce my retirement. 50 is seems unlikely to be beat. I shouldn't say that. Probably I could. I'm just that talented. However, I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to wrap it up here. Thanks for watching. Take good care of yourselves. And I will see you next time. Although, it's funny that we put it that way, because I don't really see you at all. Maybe I should start saying, and you will see me next time.